Hi, hello, good evening, everybody. This is Chinmay Joshi coming back with a very interesting and very important topic and the continuation for the yesterday's one. So, hope everybody have seen the last video and you have come to the next video as of now. So, in the last class, we have started with statistics 1. So, today, yes. So we'll try to complete statistics as of today. So and in the next class we'll take up the next one. So today again in the last class we have discussed on I think the recapitulation and your synopsis, and also we have discussed little bit of MCQs, right? So we have completed like 10 to 15 MCQs, and those are the probable MCQs that can come in your final exams, right? So today our job is concentrating on long answers and a little bit of short answers and also case based questions. So we'll try to cover all those things today. So if you have any doubts, dear children, so you can also text me, or you can also contact me, or you can also interact with me in the live chat. So hope whatever that I'm conveying, you can see and hear me properly. Yes, give me a thumbs up if you are there. Yes, give me a thumbs up, students. Okay, without any delay, let's start with statistics part 2. Okay, so question number 1 for today. So before that, let's recapitulate what we have done yesterday. So we started with the definition of statistics. Statistics is a branch of mathematics that deals with, the collection, interpretation, analysis of the data, right? So we have also measured, we have also gone through something like measures of central tendency. Yes, how many of you remember measures of central tendency? One is mean, another one is mode, and the median, right? Great. So we have learned few results on this. Yes, how to find mean, how to find mode, how to find median, right? So let's list all the formulas over here so that it will be easy for you to cope up with the questions that we will be discussing today, right? So starting with what is mean. So mean is given by, it is usually denoted by x bar, that is given by summation xi by n. If suppose that is given in frequency, then your x bar is summation fi xy divided by your summation fi, right? So this is all about mean. The second one is median. For a group data, median is basically the middle one. So very easy to get it for a raw data, that is you just have to arrange them in increasing or decreasing order, and you'll have to take the middle one. If suppose it has a even numbers, then you'll have to take the middle two and get the average of that. That is already known. So in median, your median is given by, for a group data, right? For a group data, median is given by L plus n by 2 minus C divided by F into H, where L is the lower limit of the median class, n is the total number, that is total frequency summation Fi, that is total number of entries, by 2 minus, that is the corresponding frequency or the cumulative frequency of that particular median class, and divided by the frequency of the median class into H. H is the class size, right? And we have forgot one more here, x bar is also given by A plus summation Fi ui divided by summation Fi. So this is for assumed mean method. So you can assume one of the entries in the given data as assumed mean, and with that you can also find mean using this formula, right? So followed by median, this is for a group data, and we have one more, mode, and a very simple formula for this. Mode is given by, again you have L plus, in the brackets I think I've mentioned, you have, yes, F1 minus F0 divided by, in the brackets that you have F1 multiplied by 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So what is this? Sir, L is the lower limit of the model class, F1 is a frequency corresponding to that model class, F0 is a preceding one, and F2 is the succeeding frequencies, and H is a class size. You already know this. And the last thing, we have connected all these via formula, one formula. What is that? Sir, we know that, sir, mod is equal to 3 times of median minus 2 times of mean. This was discussed till here yesterday, and we have solved few MCQs. So today let's see how the different types of questions in long answers can be given from this particular concept. Yes, without any delay. Yes, hi Nakul Srivatsa. Yes, hope you are doing great. Yes, hope you have seen the last video. Yes, if yes, give me a thumbs up. Great. Let's take up question number 1 today. Everybody ready? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, I want an interaction from your side also, so that I'll be energized. No? So yes, Adhoksh. Thank you, sir. Okay, Adhoksh, great. So let's take up question number 1 for a day. Find the median of the given frequency distribution. So they have given frequency distribution, and they have given the frequency and the class interval. You are supposed to find what? Median. How do you find median? Yes, just now we have discussed what is the formula to find median. Saurabh, oh, Adhoksh and Saurabh are here. Great. Okay, great. Okay, so so what is frequency distribution? We are supposed to find the median now. So median is given by, come on, median is given by L plus n by 2 minus C divided by F into H, right? So now you are supposed to find what is L, and n is clearly adding all of these frequencies and divide by 2, and you will have to divide it by the frequency into H. Hope this is clear. Yes. So now let's take up the chart which can give you all these details, right? Okay, starting from class interval, that is given by 40 to 50, you have 40 to 45. So what is H here? So H is clearly 5 because the interval size is basically 5. Yes. So next 45 to 50, 50 to 55, 55 to 60, 60 to 65, and 65 to 70, 70 to 75. So we'll have to take all these things now. Okay, sir, taken. So now what is the next part? So the given frequency, let's list it out. So we have 2, 3, 8, 6, 6, 3, 2. Great. Yes. Okay, hope you are all doing great. Adhoksh and Saurabh. Yes. So followed by, so how do you get, now I want median, so I want C. How do you get C? That is cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency, you just keep on adding things. That is 2 followed by 2 plus 3, that is 5. That is followed by 5 plus 8, that will be 13. That is added to 6 to give 19. That is added to 6 to give 25 more. And that is added to 3 to give 28, followed by 30. So the total number of entries. So from here, what did you get? Sir, n is equal to 30, sir. Very good. So what should be n by 2? So n by 2 should be equal to 15. Very good. Okay, Mithun. Okay, great. So followed by, after the, CF that you get. So cumulative frequency is obtained now. So what else should be obtained? We should get the median class. So what is median class now? Yes. So median class is obtained, which is whichever that is in the middle. So where is the 15th frequency? See, just check n by 2. Where is n by 2, sir? N by 2 is at 15. Check where the 15th entry comes. See, till here it is 2 entries. Now it is 5 entries. Now it is 13 entries and 19 entries. So after 13 entry, your 15th entry will come. So your median class. So your median class will be, I'll take a different color so that you will understand it better. Okay, the median class will be 55 to 60. So that is your median class because your 15 comes under this category. So you got what is median class. So what is C and what is F? So C is the cumulative frequency of the preceding. C is 13 and F is a frequency. F is a frequency of that corresponding median class. So you've got what is C, what is F, and what is H. Just substitute, you will get the answer. So after substituting, you will end up with 55. That is 55 is the lower limit. 55 plus 15 minus 13. 15 is basically n by 2 minus 13 is C, that is the preceding one, divided by the frequency is basically 6 So that I've taken 6 here. So if you substitute and if you simplify, you will end up with 56.67 as an answer, right? Okay, great. So all of my students have joined back. So it's very great to see. Super, super, super. So so this is how you can get the median of the grouped data, right? Or you can also take it as continuous frequency distribution. For a continuous frequency distribution, this is how you can get a median. Hope this is clear. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if this is clear. Okay, great. Let's take up the next question. The mode of the following frequency is 36. They have given the mode. Okay, this is a great question. They have given the mode. Now find the missing frequency. So there is a missing frequency here. I don't know what is the frequency of 20 to 30, but I know what is the mode of this distribution. So now my job is to find what is mode. Great. So what is mode? Mode is given to be 36. Okay, sir. And how do you solve this for f? You know mode formula, sir. Mode is given by anyone in the group. What is mode? Mode is given by, yes, L plus your f1 minus f0 divided by 2 times of f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h will give you mode. This is already known fact. Now my job is to find what is L. That is, L is basically the lower limit of the modal class. F1 is the frequency corresponding to it, f0 is the previous one, f2 is the succeeding one, and h is the class width, that is 10 over here. So h is clearly 10, sir. I got to know what is 10. The frequency of that particular modal class, we'll have to find what is the modal class here. So they have given the frequency. Since the 16 is repeated, I mean this is the most repeated entry, so this becomes the modal class. That is 30 minus 30 to 40 will be the modal class. So the modal class is basically 30 to 40. So what is L here? L should be the lower limit. So I've got L to be equal to 30, sir. Okay. So we've got 2 entries now. We've got what is H and we got what is L. So what is F1? F1 is the frequency corresponding to this modal class. That is, F1 is very easy. That is 16. So what is F0? That is the preceding one. So we'll have to get F0. That is what is the unknown here. So that is F. What is F2? That is the succeeding frequency. That is 12. So we've got all the things here. So let's try to substitute. So if we try substituting that, so mode is given by the same thing as we have mentioned. Mod is 36 already. So mod is 36 and L is basically 30 plus 16 minus F. So if you want, I can substitute here. So mod is basically 36 is equal to 30 plus what is F1? F1 is 16, sir. 16 minus F divided by 2 times of F1. 2 times of F1 is 32. 2 times of F1 minus what is F0? F0 is basically the preceding one. So F0 will give you the same F over here. So I think F1 minus F0, okay, the same F here, minus what is F2? F2 is known. F2 is the preceding one, that is 12. So if you substitute and simplify for F, something like this, if you substitute and simplify for F, so you'll have something like this. And so you can take 20 minus F to the left side. 10 into 6 is 160 minus 10F. So this will give you a linear equation. Solve for F, you will end up with F is equal to 10. Hope this is clear. Hello Jaydev, how are you? Hope you are doing great. Everybody? Yes, great. Okay, so F is equal to 10. F is equal to 10 is the missing frequency for the given question. So for the given question, they've asked what is F. So this is how we can find F. Okay, so this can be one type of question. So instead of asking you directly what is mode, they might ask you, yes, they might ask you what? Yes, great. So basically they might ask you the missing frequency. That's it, right? So let's take up the next question. Okay, Varshipan Salvation. So he says, hello sir, thank you for the wonderful explanation. Yes, thank you for bearing me, right? So let's take up the next question. The mean of the following frequency distribution is 18. Okay, the mean of the following frequency distribution is 18. The frequency F in the class interval 19 to 21 is missing. So the same thing, instead of mod, they have given what? Mean. Very simple question again. So we'll have to find the missing frequency given that already mean is given. So that is mean is 18 given, that is x bar is given. Okay, so 90 into 21 class interval, your f is missing. Yes, how do you get? So I can start with taking mean. So the formula for mean, that is x bar is equal to summation fi xi, divided by summation fi, right? So this is summation fi xi divided by summation fi. So let's start with taking what is summation fi xi. So what is x bar? I'll start with taking the class intervals. So from here, what is class interval? From 11 to 13, class interval 11 to 13. Okay, so next you have 13 to 15, followed by 15 to 17, then 17 to 19, and 19 to 21, 21 to 23, followed by 23 to 25. Great. Okay, I'm good, Jaidev. Hope you are doing great. Yes, so followed by frequency. Frequency over here, yes, frequency is given to be 3, 6, 9, 13, F, 5, 4, right? So now your job is to find what is xi. So what do you mean by xi over here? Xi actually denotes the mid value of your class interval. In case of group data, xi will always give you, xi will always be the mid value. So from 11 to 13, so 11 plus 13 by 2, so this is 24 by 2, that is nothing but 12. So this is 13 plus 15 will be 28, by 2 will be 14. Similarly, this will be 16, this will be 18, next 20, 22 and 24, right? So now you've got what is fi and what is xi. Now your job is to get what is fi xi. So find fi xi. So from here you can find fi xi. So multiply 12 into 3 is 36. So similarly you can fill this data. So once you fill this data, something like this, once you fill the data, what you will end up with? The frequency. So you'll have to get see from here, what are you supposed to get? Sir, I should get what is fi xi. So this is 36. If you want, you can fill, or I can also help you filling this. So this is 60 plus 24, that is 84. This is 90 plus 54, that is 144. Okay, this is 130 plus 13 8 times. So this is 234, followed by 20f, that is 20 into f, that is the multiplication over here. So 20 5s are 100 and 2 5s are 10, so this is 110. Okay, 24 into 4, that is 80 plus 16, that is 96. So you have taken all these entries here. So 36, 84, 144, 234, 20f, 110, 96. Now your job is to get what is mean, right? So what is mean? So mean is basically summation fi xi divided by summation fi. So you've got what is summation fi xi, add all the entries of fi xi, you will end up with 704 plus 20f. So 704 plus 20f, and summation fi is basically 40 plus f. So divide them, 704 into, it is not into, it has to be plus 20f divided by 40 plus f. Now cross multiply, 18 into 40 plus 18f, that is 720 plus f is equal to 704 plus 20f. So if you solve for f, this becomes 2f is equal to 16. So f is equal to 8. So this is how you can find f. Hope this is great. Okay, everybody, hope you understood this particular question. So the question is little bit different from the conventional one. So usually what they can ask, sir, they can ask mod directly, or they can ask median, or they can ask mean separately for the short answers. Sometimes what they will do is they'll give the mean, mode or median. They might ask you to find the missing frequency. So this is one way how you can answer this. Great. Let's take up the next question. Find the mode of the given data. A very simple question and very direct question. You can expect. So directly they have given the class intervals, frequencies, and you are supposed to find what is mode, right? Mode. I know that, sir, mode is given by, or you can take MO. You usually write mode as MO. So mode is given by, yes, L plus f1 minus f0 divided by 2 times of f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h. So by now this formula is almost your friend now, so we have used so many times already. Yes, so this is basically MO is equal to, what is L? L is the frequency that is related to your model class. So in this, what is the model class? Clearly they've given the frequency between 30 to 40, the model or the repeated or the most repeated value or the most repeated value is basically 50. This is basically the model class. So in this class there are so many people, that is what it says, right? So now model class you've got to be 35. Then what is L? So the lower limit of that, so I've taken that to be 35. Okay sir. Next, what is F1? F1 is the corresponding frequency, that is 50 sir. Okay, what is F0? Previous one, that is 34 divided by 2 times of F1, that is 100. Okay, minus F0, that is 34, minus F2, that is 42. Yes, you've got everything ready. Yes, you got everything ready. Yes, so M0 or mod is equal to 35 plus, you simplify this, 50 minus 34, that will give you 16. 100 minus 34 minus 42, let's take this together, this is 6, 7. So 100 minus 76 is 24. So if you simplify this, this is 35, 8 2s are 8 3s are, that is 2 by 3. So this will give you 70 by 3, or this is nothing but, so around, so this is 3 2s are, 1 carry, so 3 3s are, so 1 carry again, 23.3. that is your mode, right? So I think there is some miscalculations, right? So this is 2 into 50, that is 100 minus 34 minus 42. Yes, 16 plus 5, it has to be 16 plus 5, right? 16 into 5. Okay, we've missed H. Okay, H is missed. What is H here? So the H is basically into 5. You are supposed to take into 5. No one mentioned in the chat. Yes, what are the important questions from this chapter, sir? So I am doing the important questions only, Adhoks. Yes, actually I am doing the important chapters, I mean important questions. So you'll have to multiply it with 5. So from here, if you multiply it with 5, you'll have to add this. I think the last calculation part is wrong. So this is 35 plus this is 10 by 3. So if you add this, you will end up with around 35 plus 10 by 3, that is 38.33. See, always remember, whatever the answer that you get, see, I got 23. Sir, how come? So my model class is 35 to 40, you've got 23. So that itself is not there in the class interval. You should have observed this, no? So clearly this is not possible. Whenever you are getting mod, median or mean, whichever the class that you have taken, the solution or the entry that you get as an answer, that should lie within this. Clearly you are 38.8, or what is the answer? 38.33. Clearly that lies in this interval. So you will have to rectify me if I go somewhere wrong in the corrections, I mean in the calculations. So make sure that you are attentive, right? So let's take up the next question, long answer type questions. So long answer type questions, so till now whatever we have discussed, this can be like for 3 marks. So now let's take a few questions that can be asked for 5 marks. Yes, the first question is, daily wages of 110 workers obtained in a survey are tabulated below. Okay, they are the daily wages. So daily wages from 100 to 120 rupees, there are 10 people taking that or receiving that. 120 to 140, 15, and so on. So the data is given. So now the question is basically, what is the question? You are supposed to find the mean. Find the mean of this. How do you find the mean of this? So that is the question. So the question is, find the mean wages. So for all this taken together, what is the one that basically, what is the one that represent these things, right? So daily wages of 110 workers obtained in a survey are tabulated. Now you are supposed to find a mean. So since it is having a very bigger numbers, so you can go with the usual method, that is summation fi xi divided by summation xi. That will take a little bit of time. If you have calculators, then it is very easy, but if not, we'll be making use of something called assumed mean method. Assumed mean method. Yes, what is assumed mean method? So what we do is, we try to assume some a is equal to somewhere in between the data. So 100 to 240 you have, I'll take something in between this. So I'll take assumed mean to be in between 160 and 180. So why is this? You can take anything, but preferably go with the middle value, so that will help you out in finding the values quickly, right? So A is equal to 270. So using this formula, so mean x bar is given by, that is A plus summation fi ui divided by summation fi ui, summation fi. So that will give you mean, right? So that will give you mean, right? So now how do you find ui here? What is ui, sir? Right? So let's take up a chart to explain this. Now you have assumed mean to be 170, all the class intervals are given, all xi's are given, so that is xi, and these are the frequencies. How do you get xi? That is by taking the midpoint, mid value of each ci's. So you will have 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210 and 213 are the mid values of these things, and also fi as given in the question. And now your job is to get what is ui. This table gives you ui. So ui is basically the difference of each xi from my assumed mean divided by h. H is the class width or class size, right? So sir, your previous video helped me, wasn't too comfortable with AP. Now I have improved the chapter. That's great, Saurabh. That's great. Hope you will keep on watching the videos, and continuously I'll be motivated to see these things. Great. Adhoksh, so we will discuss the important questions also. Whatever I'm doing now is basically the important questions. Please pay attention. Okay. So now you have ui is equal to xi minus a divided by h, right? So now you start with taking the differences, that is xi minus 70. So how much is this? Every entry xi far from this 170. So you will have to take the difference of xi with 170. So here you got minus 60, minus 40, that is with 170, 110, you will have to get minus 60. Similarly, minus 40, minus 20, with respect to 170, you will get 0. So that is why you will always take one of the values as xi's. See, middle value of xi, so that you will get 0, and it is equally distributed, something like this. So 20, 40, 60. Now you got xi minus 70. Now divide each entry by 2. So this is also called, step deviation, where you will take off the differences, that is divide by h. So if you divide by h, that is divide by 20, you will get minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 1, 2, 3. So now my job is, all the ui's are obtained. This is ui. So now ui's are obtained. Your job is to get fi ui, because in my formula you have summation fi ui. So let's take fi. This is fi ui. So from here you will end up minus 30, minus 30, minus 20, 0, 18, 24 and 39. Hope this is clear. 13 3s are 12 2s are 18 1s are 21, 20 into minus 1, 15 into minus 2, 10 into minus 3. This will give you fi ui. Then sum it all. So if you sum all of this, summation fi ui over here will give you 30 minus 30 minus 60, minus 60 minus 80, minus 80. You'll have to add these. So this is 24 plus 39, that will give you 60. This is, so if you take 1 here, this will be 40 plus 23, 63. 63 plus 8 is 63 plus 8 would be 71. Yes, 71 plus 10 is 81. Yes, so this is plus 81. So you'll end up with 1. So summation fi ui is basically 1. So from here what you will end up with? Your x bar is assumed mean, that is a plus summation fi ui divided by summation fi. Okay, so let's take up what is a. So we have taken the assumed mean to be 170. See, whatever the mean that you take, you will have to put it here. So with that you are supposed to take the difference and divide by the class size. Hope. So 170 plus what is summation fi ui? Summation fi ui is got to be 1. See, this is the beauty of this particular method, because you will get everything in a short form, or the calculations will be very less if you take something like this, or else summation fi xi will take a lot of time to solve these questions, right? 1 divided by you have summation fi to be 110. So 110. So this is, so if you collectively take this, the sum would be end up with 170.1818. So this is the final answer that you get. So after applying the result. Hope this is clear, everybody. Give me a thumbs up if you have understood. Yes, great. A lot of students are participating today. That's a great news. Let's take up the next question. Okay, the mean of the following distribution is 48 and the sum of all the frequencies is 50. See, they've given the mean to be 48. Okay, sir. Then what next is given? Sum of all the frequencies, summation fi is given, that is nothing but your n. So that is 50. Okay. Then find the missing frequencies. So initially from here you can get 8 plus 6 plus 11 plus y. See, if you take all this, say they have given the summation of frequencies. So initially let's start with taking summation of frequencies. What is summation of frequencies? This is 8 plus 6, that is 14, 14 plus 1, 15, 15 plus 10, 25, 25 plus x plus y. They have given this to be 50. So 25 plus x plus y is, if suppose that is 50, then your x plus y should be equal to 25. So this is one way of getting things, but you have one equation with the two variables. I need one more equation, so I will be making use of this data. So they have given the mean, to be 48. So they have given the mean to be 48. So therefore what will you do? You will make use of the same method as I have mentioned. Class interval is given, take each xi, that is the middle value of each class interval. Once you get that 8 fi xi, so you will take fi into xi. So you got all the xi's. Then what you will do is, I will assume some mean to be, say I have assumed the mean to be, let me take the assumed mean as 6, or I can take 10. Let me take assumed mean to be 10 because you have 8, 6. Let me take this to be 10. Assumed mean, if it is 10, then from xi minus a by h is basically 10. So so in order to get minus 2 here, what should be our assumed mean? Assumed mean should be xi minus h. So that is 25 minus a. What is a? I'll take say 50 as an assumed mean. Okay, somewhere 45, or you can take 50. So 25 minus 50, or this is the assumed mean taken. See here, 45 is equal to a. So let me take 45 as an assumed mean. So from here what you will have, xi minus a, that is 25 minus 45, that is 20, divided by h, that is your class size, divided by h. So in the first category I will show you the calculation. So xi is basically 25 minus 45 divided by what is h, that is 20, not 20, it is 10. It is 10. So here you will have minus 20 divided by 10, that will give you minus 2. Similarly, this will be 35 minus 45 minus 10 divided by 10 is minus 1. So similarly you will get all these things. So now your job is to get fi uy. So each fi multiplied with ui, minus 16, minus 6, 0, 11 and 2y. Add all these things, that should give you summation fi uy. So from here we've got summation fi uy to be equal to 2y minus 11. 2y minus 11 because x over here got vanished. So now from here can I get mean? So we note that mean is basically assumed mean, that is 45 plus summation fi uy, that is 2y minus 11 divided by summation fi, that is x plus y, that is 25 plus x plus y. So after solving this, see they have given this to be x bar to be 48. Yes, what will you do? So this x plus y is again 25. So you can put that whole thing to be, this whole thing to be 50. So from here if you simplify, you will end up with what is y. So see, if you simplify here, you will end up with y is equal to 13. So the same thing, 48, 45, 2y minus 11, 50 into 10. So don't forget to put h here. So this has to be multiplied with h. Don't forget. So now if you put h over back, so now you will end up with the final result to be y is equal to 13. So once you get y is equal to 13, you can resubstitute in x plus y is equal to 25 equation. So once you get x plus y, the y is already obtained here. So x plus 13 will give you 25, followed by x is equal to 12, right? So your x is 12 and y is 13. That is what is asked in the question. Yes, last question says find the missing frequencies x and y. So initially we solved for one missing frequency. Now we could solve for two missing frequencies. One we have obtained by your summation fi. The second one we have obtained by finding the mean. So now they have given the two values, that is one is mean and one more is summation fi. So they have given the sum of this and mean of this. So we could find two entries, right? So let's take up the next question. So find the mean daily expenditure on the food. I want you to take this as a homework because it's of the same type. So you'll have to find the mean for the daily expenditure. They have given 25 total 25 entries. They have given the class intervals, and the number of households is nothing but the frequencies. You'll have to apply the same method. You start with taking some assumed mean because these are of the higher number, very difficult to calculate. So therefore I'll again take x bar is equal to assumed mean somewhere in between, that is 225. So this x bar is equal to a plus summation fi ui divided by summation fi into h. So you'll have to make use of this formula with the same method that I've described. So you'll have to go through this and you will have to solve it by yourself. Hope this is clear. Even the solution will be obtained, but I want you to solve it by yourself, right? So now the last type of question is case based question. So this is very important for the CBSE students because one separate section for you will be there for the case based questions. So case based questions are specifically something like real life based questions or some situations that you see on your real life. So if you see those things, will you be able to apply whatever that you have learned? Yes, as my students, they already know that. So learning without the applications will be of no use, right? So I always keep on saying, so you learn something, you'll have to apply it somewhere, right? So let's try to apply it here. Okay, the first question says SBI life insurance agent found the following data for the distribution of ages of 100 policy holders. Calculate the median age. You are supposed to calculate the median age, that is median. If the policies are given only to the persons having the age 18 years onwards but less than 60 years. So this is the data given. So below 20, below 25. So these many policies are given. Below 20, below 25, below 30, below 35. So here they have not mentioned the class intervals. In fact, they have given all the cumulative classes, right? So now your job is to make what? You'll have to create a table out of it. So what do you mean by this? Sir, I create a table saying that I'll have to get a class interval. Yes, class interval is basically below 20, means from 0 to 20. So it, from 18 to 20 in fact, because the policy is given from 18 to 20 followed by, or let me take 15 to 20 so that the class interval will be very simple. 15 to 20 followed by 20 to 25 and so on. You'll have to take from 18 to 20 it is 2, right? From 20 to 25 it is 2 already in this class interval, so you'll be left with 4. You'll have to take something like this. So if we start taking it something like this, so your cumulative frequency table is given, your frequencies will be obtained something like this and the class intervals are taken, right? So I have arranged all this. You can do this by yourself. See, my job is to tell the approach, not the calculation. So you will have to do your own calculations. Yes sir, very important. Applications are very important sir. Great. Okay, so with that, so what is the first question? What is the median value of the age? You are supposed to find the median, which is the formula that you apply. Sir, median is basically given by ME is basically L plus sir n by 2 minus C divided by F into H, right? So L is known, the median class over here is 35 to 40, because not 35 to 40, we'll see 33 is the highest frequency, so therefore 35 is the lower class, plus what is n by 2. If you add all those things, see, if you add all the frequency, then you will end up with adding all the frequencies. Give me a second. Adding all the frequency will give you 100. So adding all the frequencies will give you 100. So this is 100 by 2 is 50 minus cumulative frequency of the previous one, that is 45, divided by what is F. F is given to be the frequency of that corresponding class interval, that is 33 into H. What is H? Class width. Class width is 5. So if you simplify, you will end up with the final answer to be something like this, 35.76. That is 35, 50 minus 45 by 33 into 5. So if you simplify this, you will end up with 35.76. This is the first thing, right? Let's take up the next question. What is the second question says? What does the second question says? Second question says that find what will be the upper limit of the modal class. What will be the upper limit of the modal class? See, you'll have to find the modal class and the upper limit. What is the mode value of the age? So you are supposed to find what is modal class and what is mode. So again, the same thing you'll have to apply. How do you find mode? Mode is obtained by the same thing, but how do you find the modal class? 35 to 40, the one which is repeated more time, that is 33 got repeated more time, so the modal class will be 35 to 40. And how do you get mode? Applying the same formula that is mentioned. So if you simplify, you will end up with 36.82. Yes, hi Rajesh, hope you are doing great. Yes, let's take up the last question. The last question is the last question says find the mean value of the age of age using the empirical formula. So mean value, how do you find mean? We know that mode is already known from this. Yes sir, median is already known from this. So mode is equal to 3 times of median minus 2 times of mean. 3 times of median minus 2 times of mean. So you already know what is mode, you already know what is median, you can find mean using the formula that I have mentioned as of now. So start substituting those values. So from here you can say the median is 35.76 and the mode is 36.82, and apply the logic. See, 3 times of median is equal to mode plus 2 times of mean. So from here your m is basically the mean here. So mean is equal to, so you'll end up with 70.46 by 2, that is 35.23. The formula remains same again as I've mentioned. So the mode is equal to 3 times of median. So this is mode, MO is mode is equal to 3 times of median minus 2 times of mean as mentioned here. It is of the same thing but written in a different way, that's it. So you know what is mode, what is median, substitute, that is mode, or you can take 3 times of median minus mode is equal to 2 times of mean, or take this 2 to the denominator, you will end up with the result. Hope this is clear everybody. Yes, hope this is clear. So any doubts, anybody, any doubts for the day? So this is one type of case based question that is given, right? So today what did we discuss in general? Basically we started with the short answers. We started with short answer. We have solved questions where they might ask you find the missing f or find median, mode and mean directly. We have also learned something called assumed mean method. Yes, we have also learned something how to find the median, mode and mean for the group data. All these things we have learned, and also few things where we have applied the empirical relation, that is the relation between mean, median and mode. All these types of questions we have discussed exhaustively. So if there is any doubt, you can post your doubt in the chat, so I'll try to reply. And in the next class we will meet with a very interesting topic. Yes, how many of you love trigonometry? Give me a thumbs up. How many of you love trigonometry? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, trigonometric guys. Yes, Saurabh, Sharat, Adhoksh, Rajesh, Jaydev. Yes, how many of you guys, how many of you love trigonometry? Yes, so we'll start with the trigonometry in the next lecture. So hope whatever that is taught today is clear. Yes, thank you sir, it was a great to be part of your class again. Happy New Year, thank you so much, thank you. Okay, so I also wish you a very happy New Year. So let this year brings you a lot of success, lots of prosperity, and you should come out with the flying colors. So I wish you a very good luck, and I wish you a very happy New Year. So I'll see you in the next class. Till then, sit tight and practice as many as questions from this sector. If you have any doubt, you can come back and you can ask. So till then, take care. Good night guys. Love you all. Bye. Thank you. Happy New Year again. Bye.